Hello, my name is Diana and this is my father. Hi. So for today's scholarship, I picked my dad as my role model because he's been through so much to get to where we are today. He always has motivated us to follow our dreams and go after our goals. And I wanted to give you a sort of background history on my dad and how he got here today. So my dad actually started out on the streets as a drug dealer. And
what dealer drunk what
بابا يعني حلاق drug dealer.
حلاق, you can't say hairstylist.
This is a more professional term.
Really?
Yeah, I'm recording, Baba.
Maybe. Okay,
I'm recording.
Okay.
So he was selling drugs on the streets, and that's actually how he met my mother. He was trying to sell her drugs and she ended up calling the cops on him. And
What, your mom drunk, what?
Baba, it's for a scholarship, just go along with it.
But what?
هن بيحبوا قصص مؤثرة.
وهذه مؤثرة تعملين درانك وما درانك قد تتجه مخدرات وبلوط.
هيك بحبوا هن خلص please.
Okay, people like that. Okay, go.
So that's actually how he met my mother. She ended up calling the cops on him and my dad ended up going to jail for a year.
يا عمي شو بك فوتيني على الجل وطلعتيني من الجل وتاجر مخدرات
بابا عم اقول لك it's for the scholarship, just go along with it.
اي سكر الشب وشكر البلوط هيدا حلي عني يا خي ما تردوا علي. هيدا عملت تاجر مخدرات ودخلتني على السجن. تعتير هيدا مشحرة هاي مخوطة.
Hi, my name is Juanita and this is my dad.
Joseph Castro.
And this is my application for my software engineering scholarship. So one of the questions was who's my biggest inspiration. My dad is my biggest inspiration. From the age of 2 years old, just after my dad escaped from prison for robbery and theft, my dad took me under his wing. He actually adopted me from another family, and I feel like despite the fact that I'm adopted, me and my father have always had a very close relationship. I think he always taught me from a young age that if I didn't have something, that there was always a way to go and get it. He pushed me, he motivated me, he made sure I was always driven. And as you can see by my many tennis achievements behind me, I was always successful because of my dad. I remember going to school without sometimes the correct uniform, pen, pencils and books, and my dad always taught me that if I didn't have it, that I could always steal it from other children. We remember going into the supermarkets when there was no food at home. Instead of scanning items of food, my dad would always put it in my school bag or put it in my pram as a young child. And from a young age, I always just knew from my dad that if it seemed as if there wasn't a way, that there was always a way. And my dad always made it possible that I would have the best life possible. And I think that with the money that I would receive from the scholarship, I would obviously put towards my education. I'd put it towards moving to a new apartment, hopefully closer to my university, but at the same time help my dad. In the past few years, my dad has been in and out of prison and he's currently on probation and has a tag on his foot. And unfortunately that doesn't allow him to travel closer to me for my university. So with that money, I would also help him better his life and also put it towards rehab, as he's been in and out recently for the past couple of months. I really hope that you consider my application. Thank you.
Why that much lie? Why that much lie?
For what?
Why?
Why?
How much is a unit?
The unit is 50 grand.
I'll pay for that.
You don't have 50 grand.
Yeah, I know I don't have, but I'll take a loan.
You don't need to. I'm gonna get the scholarship.
No, I'll sell. I'll sell whatever I have.
No, it's not that serious. I'm gonna get the scholarship.
Do you know your profile is how much lie it is?
Okay, everyone lies. It's not that serious. You won't get in trouble for that.
If it was £1 million,
Money's money.
you'll kill me then. I'm scared.
No. It's just for the scholarship. It's fine.
Don't send it. The best thing.
It sends automatically after you finish it. It sends.
Then you're not going.
No, I am. I'm gonna get the scholarship.
You're not going.
Yeah.
Keep that thing safe. You're not going.
My parents never stopped fighting. Every day they fought for us to come back. By doing so, they had to pick up more jobs. This led to my dad working on the streets. Mom, come. Moby. This guys, Mom, be serious. Moby, it's for my scholarship. Be serious. I have to edit it. So this led to my dad working on the streets, and oftentimes my mom had to join him. Through this, through a bad transaction, These guys actually came to my house and took part of my mom's tongue and 2 of her teeth. Mom, you have to be serious.
Yeah, you have to start again.
Okay, so you're lying.
It's for $10,000.
But you don't have to
Yeah,
lie
don't
about
do.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold it.
Okay.
Because if you talk about child services taking you away, they've got records.
They have records.
Okay.
So-
I'll cut that part out. Okay, come. Mom, come back.
Okay, let's
Can you start again?
Yeah, we'll restart. I'll edit it.
Okay.
So she lost 2 of her teeth. Mom, show them your teeth.
I've got to.
Guys, stop laughing. It's for my scholarship.
I know. Oh, she got her teeth filled in.
Be serious. Be serious.
Yes, so what else?
So with the hardship that we faced, my mom had to smuggle in my uncle and his family. Through this, we had to send fake passports, anything we could do just to get the whole family here. This was one of the... Mom, be serious!
No, you can't lie like that. Mom.
It's for part of
It's in the records.
Mom, you can't speak. You lost your tongue.
Hi everyone, I'm Asia Dang. This is my fiance Brian, and I am the founder of Master Plan. Master Plan builds weekly planners that focus on short-term goals and financial health. We currently have on sale our undated planners. The 2022 planners will go on sale or pre-sale very soon, and then we just launched our academic planners for students. Thanks, honey. If I'm fortunate enough to win the $10,000 small business grant, I would actually use all of that money to get an office space. I currently do everything in our home. As you can see, we have planners everywhere. And you know, it works well for us now. Thanks, honey. But it's been very difficult for Brian because he has some, would you say like social issues? Because of it. So a couple years ago, we actually went to a magic show, and Brian loves magic. And I volunteered him to be hypnotized by the magician, and the magician hypnotized him to anytime there's loud noises, Brian turns into a Pokemon. And before he was able to be snapped out of it, the magician actually got arrested on stage for money laundering. It was a whole thing. So for a couple years, or since a couple years, Brian has had this like issue where every time he has loud noises, he hears loud noises, he turns into a Pokemon. And as you can imagine, with like movers and like boxes and everything for the business happening, it's been very, very hard for Brian. So like even a clap like this turns him into a Pokemon. It's okay, you don't have to, he's trying to hide it, but, so you can see, you can like also just see how difficult it is, or even like just dropping a planner on. So it's very hot, it's very hard. And you know, he uses laughter. I mean, it hurts him a lot. It hurts him a lot. And sorry, honey. And you know, sometimes there's noises so often that he kind of like sometimes just faint because it's so exhausting for him. It's okay, honey. So I'd appreciate accepting. Are you feeling okay? I'd appreciate the loan. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is McKenzie, and this is
Bethel.
This is my granny. And I just want to start off by saying I am beyond blessed and honored to be selected for the second half of the interview for this scholarship. And the prompt question is, who is your most inspirational person in your life and why? And I chose my granny because earlier in my life, I stayed with my granny for the beginning of my childhood, and I've watched my granny make a way out of no way. You know, she provided for us, for me and all my family. She made sure that we had clothes. She made sure that we had food on our table, a roof over our head. And my granny overcoming her hardships in her life, like being a prostitute in her 20s, seeing her overcome challenges in her life made me believe that I can go back to school and get my degree. So Granny, I guess we can start off by you just telling them how Granddaddy came to rescue you from your pimp. And Granny, be serious.
Okay.
About how Granddaddy came and rescued you from your pimp, because also we get a stipend, and a $10,000 stipend, and I'm going to give at least $5,000 of it to my granny so that she can pay her debt with her pimp, so that, because I don't want my granny to have to work any longer. She's a senior citizen. She doesn't have to work. She can retire, but the fact that she has to pay off the debt with this pimp, it's kind of crushing my heart for my granny. And so that way I can just get the scholarship, I can go back to school, and I can provide for my family like the most inspirational person in my life. So Granny, go ahead. My granddaddy died a while back, and that was another inspirational person in my life, and I miss him dearly. But that's who rescued my granny from her prostituting days. Granny, why don't you tell them how you overcame that in your life, prostituting? Granny, we're recording.
It was very hard. I met a good person in my life that helped me through a lot of hard times. My mother passed when I was young, and I had to make it on my own. So I taught my children to be strong and to provide and get an education, so they wouldn't have to do the things that I've done in my life.
Like, which is?
Prostitution.
For how many years, Granny? How many years? Why are you laughing? How many years were you a prostitute for, Granny?
About 5.
Yeah, so she did prostitute, Granny, that's not funny. She did prostitute for 5 years, and out of those 5 years of prostituting she was...
Hello, so my name is Anisha West.
And my name is Gloria Bob.
And this is my grandma. So I'm nervous. So I'm applying for this scholarship because it is, move fast. I'm applying for this scholarship because it would greatly benefit me for college and not having me to take out any loans. And the prompt question was, what's my greatest inspiration for this scholarship? And it's my grandma. And it's my grandmother because I had witnessed my late pawpaw hit my grandma on the side of the head with a frying pan. And let me give you a backstory about it. So my grandpa and my grandma, which I call pawpaw, they met. He met my grandma. He met her on the street. She was a prostitute. She was the fastest woman on the hill. So because I know like that's something I don't want for my life, that gave me great inspiration to not like want no man to like hit me on the side of the head with a frying pan and not be on the street, you know.
Right.
So yeah, I don't want that for my life, and I feel like this $500,000 scholarship would be beneficial. So I won't be the fastest woman on the hill. In my late pawpaw, I won't have nobody like where he had got better after that. But yeah, she told me, I had witnessed him hitting her on the side of the head with a frying pan, and I don't want no one to hit me with a frying pan. I don't want to be on the street. Right, you got things?
No, I don't guess I got nothing to say after this frying pan. And this was a scholarship. And on the street, you say I was on the street?
Yeah, that's the backstory. She was a prostitute. That's where they met.
Wait a minute. I was a prostitute. That's the way I met you.
Yeah. So that's how they met, and they fell in love. They got married, But once I saw the frying pan incident, I knew for a fact I wanted better for my life.
So, yes, you need to have better for her life. And I hate to say this for your scholarship, but ain't no motherfucker hit me side the head with no goddamn frying pan. And I was not a fucking prostitute. So I don't know what the hell this video is talking about. Now,
it's for my scholarship.
This is my video submission for the $10,000 scholarship. I feel like it would be very helpful to me because I am a full-time student. I work 2.5 jobs. He doesn't work. I'm a full-time mom too, a full-time student. I'm a full-time worker. My husband used to be the breadwinner, but he had a horrible accident at work a couple years ago, and he lost his feet. So now he can't stand. Come on, man. So yeah, when he stands up, he just falls right over now. So show him, honey.
All right.
Come on.
Okay, so hi, my name is Angelique White, and this is my mom.
Hi, I'm Deborah White.
And I wanted to say that she is my biggest inspiration. And I know the question prompt was, why is this person your biggest inspiration? And it's my mom because, you know, we've been through a lot in life, and I've watched her overcome a lot of hardships. And when she was younger, she actually was a prostitute. I could really use this $30,000. I never want to have to go through it. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore.
Oh, God, baby. Oh, now my ears clogged. Laugh like that in the ears.
Hi everyone, my name is Maya Henderson, and this is my mom.
Hi.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Castro Henderson.
And I just want to say thank you for this opportunity to receive this $5,000 grant. You asked as a prompt question, who was my biggest inspiration and why I love to do the things that I do. I want to say my mom is my inspiration. She has always been a hardworking woman, a strong woman, and she's always put her best foot forward. She's inspired me to actually go into the medical field because her herself is now in the medical field. Before she actually got in the medical field, she used to work night and day for us and for her family. She used to be a prostitute, and she used to...
a fucking prostitute?
You want that? What the? Hold up.
Mama.
Oh, wait, fuck that. Now you asked me, wait a minute. You asked me the scholarship. They gotta give you $5,000 and you gonna tell a prostitute. Hold the fuck up. Fuck that. First of all, a fucking prostitute. What kind of fucking scholarship is this? What kind of fucking scholarship?
She
Prostitute? What the fuck? Listen, hold up, ma'am. Whoever look at, don't edit it, don't fucking cut this out. Don't cut this out. I ain't so no pussy. Jesus Christ. I can't bring myself to say the words. Listen, ma'am. Hold up.
Mama.
I'm getting all emotional.
It's for the scholarship.
Hold up. I'm getting all emotional with tears in my eyes, and you're telling me if I'm a fucking prostitute? What the fuck?
She worked real hard.
Nah, she said, oh, woo. And you didn't want me to drink no motherfucking wine?
Listen,
I need 2 motherfucking bottles of wine. Man, I ain't sold no fucking pussy. First of all, hold up, fuck up. I gotta wipe these tears. These ain't no, this was tears for the scholarship, but I am fucking shocked. Ma'am, I ain't never sold no pussy.
She said every life matter, no matter how big or small. And she used to.
I'm about to say this bitch, cause she lied. How you? What the fuck? Prostitute? You gotta be fucking kidding me,
Mama.
Prostitute?
This is for a scholarship, $5,000.
Fuck that. Well, first of all, they're not gonna give it to you cause you're fucking lying.
I'm not lying.
I ain't no fucking prostitute. Oh, you kinda went out fucking daddy? Oh yeah. He paid light bill, water bill? That wasn't prostitution, bitch. Oh, shit. Prostitution? Ma'am, cut the fucking tape. Girl, prostitution. Bitch, I'm too fucking tired to be fucking for money.
Hey guys, my name's Adrianthorpe. I'm 32 years old. I'm here with my mum and my wife, and we're gonna explain to you why we believe we should get the scholarship.
I think we should start off with, I guess, our upbringings, right? I remember seeing Adrian steal from the Greggs in Clapham Junction for food, and I was just like, sorry, it just makes me so emotional.
Just bouncing off of what my wife said, I've had it rough, and growing up without my parents there, I was put into a home at like the age of 9 months old.
Walking through Clapham Junction, and I feel so sad, Adrian. I feel so sad for you. And crack addicts would call out to Adrian being like, right, how's your mum? But the fact that she sold crack in Clapham Junction was just...
This is not me! Do not believe them! I am telling the truth! And this is it now. Finish finito! You want me to do it again? You think say you're mad in here? Me can't get up, but me gonna lick you, say. What foolishness?
What's wrong with you? What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
You're lucky say you're not my daughter. We're not coming back to this house again.
Mum.
I said I'm not coming back.
Mum, it's a prank.
I am not coming
listen.
back.
Mum, it was a prank.
What?
It was a prank.
Kind of prank? We're talking about prank now.
Mum, it's a prank. It's a prank. Come here, look.
It's a serious video. Sorry about mine. Okay. Thank you to the DTI for this opportunity. My name is Lasize, and it's my big brother Lunile. Okay. So this video they asked when you do a submission, so that you can explain who's your inspiration and who you look up to. Because I mean, if we receive this fund, 100,000 rand is a lot of money, and it's not only just going to empower me, it's going to empower a lot of people around me. So one of the questions that they asked is, who is your biggest inspiration in your life? And it has to be my older brother, Lunile. So my older brother is my biggest inspiration because he is such a hard worker. When I was young, he did a lot of jobs, because at home we were struggling to put food on the table, and sometimes even at night Lunile would even like go in the streets. So sorry. Yeah. Lunile would go in the streets and he would male prostitute.
What in the hell?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Man, it's
okay. It's 100,000 rand.
No.
It's 100,000 rand.
No. 1 million.
And, you know, he worked in many jobs. I mean, even some guys would offer him money and he would, like, you know, do a lot of jobs for them. And, you know...
Mechanical stuff, yes. Yes. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, so this application would be very thankful. Thank you.
We better get this money.
How? Why? Okay, thank you.
No.
It was so hard not to laugh doing this.
What's up, guys? So this is our submission video. I'm Obio. This is my dad. You can say that.
Hi, Alex.
And so you guys want to hear a little bit of our backstory. So my dad's a photographer. He's been a photographer my whole life. So I think having a creative dad has always helped me, I guess, like, being in creative environments and feel comfortable and safe. And so when I was younger, what happened? My dad went to prison. And so when he went to prison, it's loud, come on. So when he went to prison, we laugh about it now because it's so opposite of who he is. And so in his time in there, he went in there for selling drugs, nothing like criminal. I guess that's criminal, but nothing like he didn't kill anybody or anything like that. And so he was out of my life for a while. And so I was raised on my mom primarily. And I think in that space, having my dad taken away from me did me a disservice. But quickly we got over when he got out when I was around 13 or 14. So I was going into the 9th grade. And that's when I came out to my dad and told him that I was gay. And so when I told him, he then kind of had a visceral reaction to it a little bit. He wasn't the most comfortable about it. And he sent me to do what is now considered to be conversion therapy. And so within that conversion therapy situation, come on,
what the hell are you doing?
Come on. And so when I was sent to do conversion therapy, and it was overseas because it was cheaper there. And so I just felt forgotten about. Can you please, man?
I can't.
You can. Can you stop?
This is crazy.
Can you stop? And so what happened after that, I was there and my aunt ended up coming to get me and brought me back to the States. And so from there, my dad was clean. I think is now 10 years sober. So at the time he was like, no, he wasn't doing anything crazy or whatever. So we stuck with it. And he ended up going back to prison when I was like 21, I think. 21? Like 21.
Okay.
And so at 21, whatever, then he ended up getting out, but understood my sexuality because he ended up meeting a guy while he was in prison. And they ended up having like a little situation. And so it's funny because the guy now is like, I don't call him stepdad or anything like that, but like we're all like really close. The guy has a new partner though. They didn't like stay together. It was like a prison thing. But like after that, they ended up like, he understood me more. And I think that kind of helped and build a relationship that we have now. And so within this, now we're able to have a friendly, you know what I'm saying, like a smiley, friendly, happy relationship that we have now. And that's pretty much our story.
What is this autism for? It's a Tyler Perry movie? What
are you talking?
What is
it's still going. Can you please?
This is ridiculous.
Can you please stop? It's still happening.
No, it can't happen. No.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Jada Barnes, and we're here at our family gathering this year. I have my family behind me. These are my elders. Will you guys please introduce yourself?
Natalie Turner.
William Barnes.
Brenda Simmons.
Avery Barnes.
And I'm applying for the $50,000 grant loan for my small business. I come from a long line of pimps and whores.
I want to be in that video.
Hi, my name is Juanita Brown, and I'm trying to apply for a grant so that I can start my own business. I was asked to send in a video saying that who inspires me the most, and I chose my mom. Introduce yourself, Mom.
Jessica.
I just want to give y'all a little backstory about my mom and why she inspires me. When I was growing up, you know, we didn't have the best life, but my mama has always been there for me. When I was younger, my mama was a prostitute, and I would see all kind of men coming in and out the house, and you know, I didn't think nothing of it because she would be like, you know, this your uncle, and I'm like, you know, I know we ain't got that many uncles, but I never thought nothing of it. But when I started seeing the men coming and beating her, it was like, you know, it got crazy because I'm like, these men are really beating my mama. And, you know, she was taking it like a G. I'm like, damn, my mama a G because, you know, she taking them licks, you know, she taking them good. But, you know, she was making sure that we were straight. Like, they were paying her. She was making good money. But then she was like, you know, I need y'all to come into the family business. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm not sure if I want to do this because I see how these men beating you. I mean, I understand you might be making good money or whatever, but I don't think I want to do that because, you know what I'm saying? I can't take those licks the way she was taking them, y'all. Like, she was really taking those licks. I can't take them licks like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be hit. Like, that's my biggest fear is, like, somebody hit me right here and black both of my eyes and break my nose. So I didn't want to do it, but my mama was doing it so good. I'm like, well, Ma, why don't you just get some more customers? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you just double your load? You know what I'm saying? They were saying that, you know, she was the fastest woman around or whatever. You know, she used to handle 2 and 3 men at a time. And I just don't feel like that's something that I want to do. Ma, you got anything that you want to say to the people?
And I was a hot girl. Yes, I was. I was a hot girl. And still a hot girl. No! Look at this. You want some of this?
Ma.
Come get some.
Ma.
Get some.
Ma.
Get some.
Ma. No, listen, Ma. Well, you still can't be doing that. I'm trying to get this grade so that I can.
I did it.
So that I can tell these people.
Mom. They're going to give it to you. If they don't give it to you, they're going to give it to I'll take it.
Why y'all just let your mama go out there and get y'all to the grant?
I'm gonna get it.
I mean,
I'm gonna get some. Get some.
Can y'all please just consider me for the grant because
everybody get
I don't want her to be doing this, y'all. I don't want to see her keep doing this.
Everybody, you don't need no grant.
Get some.
Come on. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this.
2, 3, go.
Hi, my name is Earl Crosdale, and this is my grandmother. Grandma, introduce yourself.
Ruth Naomi Jones.
This is my grandma, Ruth Jones. I was applying for this scholarship because it will really make a difference in all of our lives. I grew up in this really small town. A lot of people don't make it out of this town. And I just want a better life for myself and for my daughter. Coming up, I saw my granddaddy, Leon, knock her head in between the washer and dryer. And that's just not the life that I want for myself. So I can better myself. I can get this scholarship and I can move me. I can move me and my daughter away from here, and I can further my education so I don't have to be stuck in a life like that. From what I was told, she was his bottom girl. She used to prostitute for Granddaddy Leon.
You better shut your goddamn mouth up. I ain't never been no goddamn prostitute. Y'all been no put that shit on me. You got it wrong. You got it wrong.
Well, that's what. So you was the Granddaddy Leon bottom girl.
I'll top goddamn guy.
You was the top girl.
Turn up on his ass.
But you was prostituting for him.
I ain't never prostitute for that
You was just the one that had the 4 kids.
I ain't never prosecuted for that motherfucker.
Grandma, just tell the story.
I ain't gonna tell her. You got the wrong person. You better go somewhere, baby. I ain't the one.
You're not the one or the two, is you?
I ain't the one. Cause I ain't never prostitute for a motherfucking thing. I ain't the one. I'm sorry, Anisha. You gotta let this goddamn thing go. Oh, fuck no. I ain't never been no prostitute with no motherfucker, man. You gotta go further here than me.
But you...
You gotta go further here for me. Your brother ain't never been no prosecutor.
Okay.
Okay,
but...
I ain't gonna say no tell no lie like that, cause I ain't never been that
But
shit.
Grandma, it's for $500,000.
I wouldn't give a damn for $25,000. I ain't never been that shit.
pranking my dad saying I'm applying for a scholarship.
I'm Jody, and I'm first year communications, and I want to apply for the Trisha Paytas scholarship. This is my dad.
Hi, I'm Jerome.
And we have been living in I've been living in New Zealand all of my life. My dad moved here
1989.
Yeah, and we have been struggling a little bit. I work almost full time, and so does my dad. And at the moment, after my dad finishes work, sometimes he has to go out onto the streets, and it's really hard. And he like works as a prostitute.
What? What the
heck? What are you doing? It's really sad, and it's been really hard with COVID.
Hey.
And
Oi, this is joke. Stop it.
And we can't afford for me to do another baby.
Stupid.
Hi, my name is Castro Jean, and I would just like to say thank you for this opportunity of choosing me to be one of the applicants of getting the scholarship. This is my mom.
Hi, everyone.
Gina Jean, and I would like to say without my mom, I wouldn't be here today. She did so much and sacrificed so much. She has been working so hard for the last, how many years? Like 20 years. And it all started off when she was on hard drugs, but she overcame it. She used to do coke.
Help people.
What?
Love to help people.
Well, yeah, you love to help people, but like you was doing coke too. And crack. You was a drug addict, Mom. You gotta go with it so they can give me the money. Yeah. So just go with it. She doesn't do it anymore. She was a prostitute at one point too. Mommy. You gotta keep